All right, folks, thank you for tuning in today. We are diving into a captivating topic filled with life lessons I've gathered over the years. Sometimes it feels like life just throws these incredible insights at you, right? So let's get into it. The first major lesson is believe in yourself. Honestly, it's foundational. I remember this time when I was really struggling to pitch an idea in a meeting. My heart was racing, and I almost backed out. But then I thought, what's the worst that could happen? And guess what? I nailed it. That moment taught me to trust my instincts.
Yeah, that's a big one. So what do you think makes us doubt ourselves so much? Is it society or expectations?
Great question. I think a lot of it comes from the noise around us, like social media and comparing ourselves to others. It's rampant. There's a saying, not everyone understands your journey, and that's okay. And I've found that so liberating. I once traveled and met people from different backgrounds who didn't know my path. Instead of feeling insecure, it made me appreciate my own unique story.
Right? That's fascinating. So, it's like every journey is like a personal playlist? Some songs resonate, some don't.
Exactly. And it's important to cherish the constant people in our lives. The ones who stick with us through ups and downs, like family or true friends. I once had a friend who, despite moving cities, always made time for me. That taught me about loyalty and valuing relationships that truly matter.
Wow, that's a strong example. But how do you deal with people who come and go? Like seasonal friendships?
That's a reality many of us face. It's all about, letting go. Just like how you'd let a leaf float away in a stream. Some people teach us lessons no matter how brief their stay. I remember a coworker who was around for just a summer project. We had a blast, but then she left. Yet I realized that despite the short time, she impacted my work ethic. It's important to embrace that.
That's such a refreshing perspective. Now, you mentioned failure earlier, how it's a part of success. That's kind of mind-blowing.
Right? Failure is just, a stepping stone. I can't tell you how many times I've failed before succeeding. Once, I tried to start a side business, and it crashed and burned. But that failure taught me resilience and humility. I learned to bounce back, like a rubber band. It's important to remind ourselves that it's not the end. It's just part of the journey.
Oh man, it's like every failure is a chapter in our own story, right? Do you think pain is necessary for growth? Everything I've read on this.
Absolutely. Pain often shapes us. It's like a sculptor chiseling away at a marble block. I've learned lessons during my toughest times, like embracing letting go of anger. Letting go liberated me. Acknowledging my pain led me to, emotional freedom.
That's deep. So can you think of a specific moment when that happened to you?
Sure. There was a time I had a massive fallout with a close friend. It hurt, and I carried that anger for months. But when I finally let it go, it felt like, losing a heavy backpack I didn't even realize I was carrying. Suddenly, everything was lighter. I learned the beauty of moving forward.
Wow, I can't imagine how freeing that must have felt. And it's funny how kids sometimes remind us to appreciate little things.
Yes, kids have this extraordinary lens. They cherish simplicity. I often watch my niece find joy in a simple cardboard box. That perspective is so refreshing. It reminds us that, slowing down to appreciate life's small wonders actually enhances our happiness.
Right? It's like they have all the secrets to happiness. So, speaking of gratitude, what's a key takeaway you wish you'd understood earlier in life?
To learn that saying no is an act of self-respect. I used to say yes just to please others, but I found that, setting boundaries is liberating. Like telling my friend I couldn't join a weekend trip because I needed some me time.
That's life-changing. So what's your mantra moving forward? I mean, what's the overarching lesson here for all of us?
It's to live in the moment. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. So slow down, appreciate, and embrace the journey. It's the only life we truly own.
Wow, that's a beautiful sentiment. Thanks for sharing all these gems. There's so much to reflect on.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here with me. And for all our listeners, don't forget to subscribe, and join us next time as we dive even deeper into these fascinating life lessons. Until then, take care.